Hi guys, we're the Wolfmans and we are building our second dream home right across the street from our first custom home build. Previously, we completed all the rough-ins, insulation, and drywall, and we're starting the sexier part of the build, which is the finishes stage. In our last episode, we took you shopping with us as we selected tiles and hardwood for our house. We were very lucky we were able to finalize all our selections and order our flooring because shortly after, COVID-19 hit in full force and all retail stores closed for some time. We were fortunate that home construction was allowed to continue and we took extra precautions to ensure safety on site, like allowing only one trade to work at a time. While this definitely slowed down our project, most importantly, everyone was healthy and safe, and although times were tough, we got to spend lots of extra time with our little guy at home. One thing's for sure, having the home build project be literally across the street was very convenient during these crazy times. One of the first part of the finishes was getting our stairs delivered and installed. We chose white oak and a substantial tread that's 2 1/4 inches thick. The stairs will be stained to match our light honey blonde floors and a glass railing will be installed on top, but that won't happen until much later. In the meantime, the next step is to install all the beautiful tile we selected, so let's take you back on site.
We have the painters on site today doing the priming, and we had our hardwood delivered yesterday and we had our tiles delivered. So we are ready to continue this puppy. So we're trying as hard as we can to keep things moving and keep everybody safe. So here's what we got so far. So right here, we got our hardwood delivered here and here. And we got our walls have the priming done. So it's starting to look more and more like a house every day. Fireplace is coming next week. So, you know, we're trying to move along safely here and keep this sucker moving. Okay. So we got our tile setter over here, laying the mosaic floors in the guest shower. Love it. Way to go, Daniel. Say what's up to everybody.
What's up, buddy?
All right, so we are starting our tiling. So we got the bottom floors complete now. We're starting the walls. Looking sharp, looking sharp.
So this is our guest shower. We decided to go a little more dramatic, a little more moody in here because it's not really meant so much for a kid to be a kid's shower. So we went with this gorgeous tile that's got a lot of really nice movement, and we paired it with this really nice black.
Yeah, this beautiful black floor that's absolutely filthy. It's gonna look cool once it's clean.
It's dirty right now, but it's like a matte finish. And again, loving the hexagon shape over here. One thing that I just want to call out, which we've noticed a little bit too late, this little niche was framed kind of by the framers, and we asked for a niche, and we should have been more specific to specify size, because looking at it now that it's all tiled and done, I feel like it's a little bit small.
It's not that big a deal.
It's not a big deal.
It's a 12 by 12 niche. It's plenty for a guest. You have your shampoo bottles, and that's it.
It's not, it serves its purpose. I'm just saying, again, you know, hindsight's 2020. We probably should have gone back and specified a bit of a wider niche to make it stand out a little bit more. But we got a niche, we got our tile, it's grouted, it's ready. Who's ready to come join and take a shower here?
Nobody. Nobody's invited because we're quarantined. Okay, so we are right now, we've got our, these are going to be our powder room tiles here. And these are natural slate, so we need to seal them before we lay them so we don't get the tiles, I guess, dirty or stained. So just sealing them right now. And yeah, I think they're looking really, really awesome. Got to dry over here. This one looks pretty dry. I think it's going to look real sharp once it's installed. Pretty stoked about it. Love it.
So remember how we fell in love with this black slate stone for our master shower walls, but we're worried it might be too heavy and stark of a contrast with the rest of the bathroom design? Well, after a lot of deliberation, we ended up deciding to go with a more classic, elegant, all-white bathroom for a more harmonious, calming, and tranquil feel. But as you just saw, we didn't want to give up the slate altogether, so we ended up incorporating it in our powder room, where we felt better about going really bold and dramatic. So let's see the all-white master bathroom and how it turned out. Look at these magnificent magnificent, massive tiles for our master bathroom. Just lining them all up in our bedroom to figure out and prepare for actually installing them. So these look amazing, can't wait to see them up. They're massive, they're probably just as tall as I am. They're about 5'3", so that's amazing. So the tile is finally installed in our master shower and it looks incredible. So we were able to put a whole large format tile in here. We didn't even need to create a grout line. Here, we ended up creating two just to keep it symmetrical, and I think it looks amazing. This is just framed really nicely and is super clean. Yeah, so we put these hexagon shapes at the bottom. Just makes it like both look really nice, and also with the grout around it, just makes it slip resistant. And then the only thing that's missing is the bench. We even tiled the linear drain over here, so it just looks really clean and consistent. Just these minor details, but it looks amazing. It's so bright. It's a huge shower. I can't wait to take a shower in here.
Okay, so one other really cool thing that we did here was we really wanted to make this shower look completely seamless from the outside of the shower. So what we did was we installed between our two tiles, we actually installed the channel for the glass. So the glass is gonna sit right into here. It's gonna die right into the channel. So for the outside, it's just gonna be clean glass going right into the floor. I think it's gonna be a really sleek, unique, cool look.
Yeah, and you can see the rest of the shower here. The rest of the bathroom is tiled as well. It looks really, really nice. It's just covered right now to protect it a little bit because it's still, there's still lots of trades working here, but it looks amazing. It's the same tile that we used in our master shower, so it just keeps it all consistent and flows really, really nicely. So this is going to be Leo's future bathroom, and we decided to go a little bit more funky and a little more fun here, just knowing that it's for a little boy, and he's only going to be 2 when he moves in here, but we truly do think that this can really grow older with him. So we picked this really fun hexagon tile, but that also has stripes. So we're sort of like double layering here some of the shapes. So also, we chose white grout, and that kind of really accentuates the hexagon shapes a little bit and breaks up some of the stripes. So you really get the full effect and impact of the blue stripes, but at the same time, you also really see the hexagons. And then we paired it with just a clean, flat subway tile. We didn't want to add any detail because we just kind of wanted it to be harmonious with the rest of the wall, and it's kind of like a matte finish. And then we paired it with a really nice neutral gray wood type of tile here, and you can see some of the graining. It just looks like really, really nice. Yeah, so this is gonna be, and everything's grouted, so that's it, the tile's done here. And this bathroom feels really familiar to us because we basically replicated what we currently have today for our 2 bedrooms upstairs for the Jack and Jill. We just wanted to go really neutral, clean subway tile, classic, can never go wrong. It's just beautiful. With a little bit of the beveled edge over here. And then paired it with the same floor, which we really love. It's just this neutral gray and a little bit of like a wavy kind of texture with some of the graining as well. So Just a clean, neutral, timeless bathroom.
So this is hilarious. We're just looking at the two tiles. I keep sending messages to Anna, and we're still actually not sure of the one we picked, which is just so funny. Let me turn this camera around. So this is just for our laundry room, but I think it's the top one that we decided. The video camera is actually making this look much darker than it is, but so both are quite a bit lighter, but I think the top one is the one, so I think that's what we're gonna go with, but yeah, it's pretty funny that we're running into this issue. We should really write things down. So right here we have our laundry room tiles. So let's just take a walk over here. And here is our laundry room. So the floor is laid here. Over here is where we're gonna have our washer dryer. Over here is gonna be some cabinetry and a sink. And then we got the flooring in the rest of our laundry room. We're really happy with it.
Just grouting the front hall entry tiles. Looks so good. It's a little dark now. It looks so good.
Okay, and right over here we have our basement tiles. So obviously we're not natural light here. We're in the basement right now. A little tough to tell, but you know, it's got a little hints of brown in it, some brown specks, almost woody tones, but the majority of it's sort of, you know, concrete-y, really light kind of tile. I think it's gonna look really cool down here. And in here on the floor and the shower walls, is where it's gonna go. So we're pretty stoked about it.
Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video and got a glimpse of the process to design and lay custom home tile finishes. As you saw, there are a lot of considerations that go into the overall design, such as which product you choose for which area, how you pair it with other materials in the space, how you want to lay the tile, which impacts the overall design and grout lines, whether you want a soap niche, and how big, and the list goes on. Please leave us a comment or a like to let us know your thoughts, and be sure to subscribe to follow along our home building journey. In our next episode, we will focus on the tile installation of our fireplace wall, as well as the hardwood installation throughout our home, so be sure to join us next time.